Hi, this is Julie. I'm a fascial maneuvers coach with the Human Garage. Today, we're going to do about a 35-minute class together. We're going to make it a little bit of an advanced class, so we're going to move through it. What we're going to focus on today is the stress reset, which gets 70 to 90% of the stress out of your body alone without doing anything else. Then we're going to move on to the organ reset. The organs are what move us. So they have a mechanical component and an electrical component. Today, we're going to work both. And with the organs, they're also our emotional system. So when we tune into them, we could feel emotions and a lot of other things, as well as mechanical release around our bodies. The third place we're going to work is around our head, neck, shoulders, and face. And this gets like the first zone of the body. We have three zones in the body. So we have this zone, which is the head and neck. The second zone, which is the shoulders, arms, right down to our hips. And then the third zone being the hips, legs, and feet. When we work this zone here, it works all the other zones. When we work any other zone down here, it affects everything else. So let's see what happens as we work together today. So we're going to start with something called the palate swipe. This helps to balance out your hips. Take your right foot, cross it over the left. Take your right hand, put it on your left shoulder. Take your left hand, put it on your right shoulder. Take your right hand out, and what you're going to do is find the soft tissue or soft palate on the behind your teeth, and you're going to swipe 6 times right to left only. Let's begin. Pull up your pelvic floor, pull in your belly button. 2, 3, 5, and 1 more. Now walk around a little bit. Just get a sense of yourself. At any point during this recording, you can turn it off and take a little walk if your body needs a break, or you can divide it up into what feels good for you. Good. So now let's get into the stress reset. We're going to start with totally twisted. You're going to take your right foot and cross it over the left. You're going to take your right hand, put it under the left armpit, left hand on the right shoulder. Spinal pelvic lock. Lift that pelvic floor. Pull in your belly button. Turn your head to the left. Give your body a good squeeze. Stick your tongue in your left cheek. And we're going to breathe 6 times in and out through the nose. Begin. 2, 3, 4. Drop your shoulders. 5. Last one, 6. Give your body more squeeze. Take up the slack a little more to the right. Keep your head in line, like there's a string coming from the roof or the sky. Now let's do stage breaths. What we're going to do is we're going to sip through a straw and repeat that 2 more times. Breathe in. More, more. Hold. Look left. Pull up your pelvic floor. Pull in your belly button. Exhale out. Drop your shoulders. Spinal pelvic lock. Again. More, more. Hold it. Look left. Spinal pelvic lock. Exhale out. Rotate right. Beautiful. Drop your shoulders. Last one. Breathe in. More, more, more. Hold it. Exhale out. Good. Look over your left shoulder. Find something to keep your eyeballs on. And breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Soften your toes. Make sure your stance is comfortable. Breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Nose, mouth, nose, mouth. Drop your shoulders. Nose, mouth, nose, mouth. Last one. And out. Beautiful. Now come back to neutral. Continue with your hug or hug more. Find your feet, make sure they're comfy. Turn your head to the right, just to the first point of resistance. Turn your body to the left, spinal pelvic lock. Pull up that pelvic floor. Pull in the belly button. Stick your tongue in your right cheek. Find a bit of a tight spot. Keep your tongue there and 6 breaths together. Begin. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Drop your shoulders a little bit, rotate a little more left. Soften your toes. Pull up the pelvic floor. Let's sip through a sippy cup, 3 breaths, and hold after each one. Breathe in. More, more. Hold, look right. Exhale out. Drop your shoulders. Nice. Again. More, more. Hold it. Exhale out, rotate a little left. Third time, last time, give your body a squeeze. Breathe in. More, more. Hold it, look right. Squeeze, squeeze. Exhale out, rotate left. Stare at something over your right shoulder to the right side of you. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth. Nose, out, nose, out. 3 more. Out, 2, out, 1 more, and out. Drop your shoulders. Now, what I'd like you to do is keep your head looking right. Stick your butt back. Stay looking right. Keep your body to the left. Let's take 3 breaths together. Breathe in your mouth and out. Just push your butt back a bit. Breathe in and out. 1 more time. And out. Turn your head to the left. Start to rotate your body to the right. Push your butt back a little more. Breathe in your nose. And out. Breathe in your nose. And out. Last one, nose. And out. Now bend both of your knees and let your body go a little low, keeping your body into a hug. Breathe in your mouth. And out. Mouth. And out. Last one. And out. Gently, slowly unwind. Stop this video, unhook your body, and go for a walk. Okay? Make sure you walk for at least a minute or so. Integrate. When we integrate, we give our body the opportunity to change old patterns and create new ones. How are you feeling? Okay, we're going to do the next move because I trust that you turned off the video. Take your left foot, cross over the right. Take your left hand, put it under the right armpit. Right hand on your left shoulder. Spinal pelvic lock. Turn your head to the right. Start to rotate left. Find a bit of a tight spot in your right cheek. Poke around, find it. And let's do 6 nose breaths. Begin. 2. Spinal pelvic lock. 3. 4. Look right. 5. Rotate left. 6. Drop your shoulders. We're going to do staged breath. You're going to breathe in and then 2 more times. Breathe in. More, more. Hold it. Look right. Exhale out, rotate left. Drop your shoulders. Again. More, more. Hold it. Pull in the belly button. Pull up your pelvic floor. Exhale out. Rotate more left. Stay looking right. Again. More, more, more. Hold. Pull up your pelvic floor. Pull in your belly button. Drop your shoulders. Exhale left. Good. Stay looking over your right shoulder. Breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Make sure you're focused on something. 2. And out. 3. 4. Give yourself more hug. 5. And 1 more. 6. Gently find midline. Adjust your feet and legs if you need to a little bit. Start to turn your head to the left and your body to the right to the first point of resistance. Give yourself more hug. Pull up the pelvic floor. Find a spot in your left cheek, a little bit of a tight spot, and breathe in and out through your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop your shoulders. Nice. Let's do stage breath. Purse your lips and breathe in and repeat 2 more times. Breathe in. More, more. Hold it. Look left. Pull up your pelvic floor. Pull in your belly button. Exhale out, rotate right. Breathe in. More, more, more. Hold it. Look left. Pull up the pelvic floor. Pull in your belly button. Exhale out. 3rd time, last time. Breathe in. More, more. Hold it. Look left. Squeeze your body. Exhale out, rotate right. Drop your shoulders. Good. Find a spot over your left shoulders. Breathe in your nose. Out your mouth. Nose. Out. 3. Out. 3 more. Out. Spinal pelvic lock. Last one. Good. Now push your hips back a little bit. Push your hips back, lean your body forward. Keep your nose to the left, body to the right. 3 mouth breaths begin. And out. Push your butt back. 2. And out. Last one. And out. Good. Turn your head to the right and start to rotate your body to the left to the first point of resistance. Put your hips back a little bit, squeeze your body. Breathe in your mouth and out, mouth and out, mouth and out. Now bend your knees, let them kiss each other and go a little low, rotating your body a little bit left, keeping your nose to the right. 3 nose breaths, in the nose and out the mouth. Squeeze your body, 2. Last one, and out. Very gently come up. Unhook your arms, unhook your legs, and take your body for another walk. See how that feels for you? Remember to turn off the video and take time to integrate. You could also do all of these at once and then go for a nice 30-minute walk at the end to do a full integration. Make sure that's in nature and not a mall. Nice natural surface. Good. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is called anti-gravity. You're going to take your hands and you're going to clasp them behind your neck. You have 2 choices. Your thumbs, as I'm showing, are going to be like this or like this, depending on how it feels. What you're going to do is you're going to take your hands, you're going to clasp them behind your neck. I like to pull the skin up kind of between my thumbs, give it a little grip, and then pin the rest of the skin at my cranial base. But your hands may feel different. So you do what you do. The end goal is to pull the skin up the back of your neck. Elbows are out. Spinal pelvic lock. Look your nose up just a little bit. Make sure your ribs don't jut out. Elbows up. Now breathe in your mouth and out. Mouth and out. One more. And out. Spread the elbows. Now breathe in your mouth. Lift your left elbow. Hold your breath. Exhale back down. Breathe in your mouth. Right elbow. Lift. Exhale down. Breathe in. Left elbow up. Up, up, up. Exhale down. Breathe in. Right elbow up. Up, up, up. Exhale down. Last one each side. Spinal pelvic lock. Breathe in. Left elbow up. Exhale down. Breathe in. Right elbow up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Now, regather the skin at the back of your neck if it happened to slip. Okay, good. Now, tilt your chin a little forward, continuing to pull the skin up the back of your neck. Bring your elbows closer together, spinal pelvic lock. We're going to do a little swimmer style stroke here. We're going to breathe in our mouth. You're going to look up underneath your right armpit. Exhale back down. Breathe in. Left elbow up, only to the point where you feel resistance. Exhale down. Pull the skin up the back of your neck as opposed to craning it forward. Breathe in your mouth. Come up to the right. Come up, 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 up. Exhale down. Now you found a rhythm. Breathe in. Pull the skin up the back of your neck. Lift your left elbow. Exhale down. Third one, last one. Pull the skin up the back of your neck. Breathe in. Lift the right elbow up, 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 up. Exhale down. Breathe in. Left elbow up. Exhale down. Good. Regather. Woo! Regather the skin at the back of your neck. Pull it up a little bit. Here is where we get into the thoracic spine. That was the cervical spine. Lean your butt back, like you're pushing your butt away. Okay, like a true skier squat. Your body is over your knees, your hips are back. Look at the camera. Let's do 3 breaths together. Breathe in. Exhale out. Butt back. Breathe in. Exhale out. Last one. And out. Now breathe in your mouth. Spinal pelvic lock. Look up to the right, under the armpit. Exhale down. Breathe in your mouth. Up and to the left. Exhale down. Butt back. Breathe in. Up to the right. Exhale down. Breathe in. Up to the left. Exhale down. Spinal pelvic lock. Breathe in. Up to the right. Up, up, up. Exhale down. Last one on the left. Breathe in. Come up to the left. Up, 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 up. Exhale down. Now, pull the skin back up your neck. You have 2 choices. You stay here and go just as into your deepest version of a squat, just tilting your chin a little forward and tilting your pubic bone a little bit towards your nose. The second and more, where we really want to go is into a deeper squat. So if this is available to you, come down into your best version of a squat. Spinal pelvic lock. Breathe in your mouth and out. Breathe in your mouth and out. Curl your nose towards your pubic bone. Breathe in your mouth and out. Sit on your heels a little more. Breathe in your nose and out. Nose and out. Last one, nose and out. Now let your head tip forward. Start to lift your butt up. Keep your head down and the hands at the back of your cranial base. Pull your elbows towards your knees. Breathe in your mouth and out. Again. Last one. Curl your body up, 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 up. Open your elbows. Look up towards the sky. Take one good deep breath in. Exhale out, drop your arms. You may be sweating, you may feel dizzy, you may feel high, you may feel giddy, you may feel emotional. You could feel a lot of different things there. Turn off the video and take a bit of a walk. Whew. All right, so now we're going to work on the organs. Once again, we have an electrical component and a mechanical component. So let's kind of warm up our hands, get that electricity going through our body, that nice static electricity. So warm up our hands a little bit. And then let's go for our knuckles. And then what about the other knuckles? And how about the nails? Good. Right. Now feel just a little bit of energy if you'd like to between your hands. Feel that. Just look for a buzzing sensation. If this is new to you, and if it's not new to you, let's expand it and feel how much you can feel around you. Start to feel your field. Let it go as big as possible. We have this 6-foot field around us, directly connected to our fascia, and then way beyond that. Good. And now move your body a little bit. Now we're in this beautiful bubble that extends beyond us. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on our organs. Let's work. So we've charged up our electrical system. Let's use that to an advantage. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to put it on your left upper trap. If that's not available to you, you can put it on the right. Okay. And then with our other hand, we're going to find our belly button. So the other hand's being the right hand. Belly button, 2 inches to the right, and then down an inch or two. You'll find a bit thicker tissue there. Let's simply push in a little bit and make a bit of a thumbs up. There you go. Now with that left hand, let it be radar. Pull around a little bit until you feel a little bit of a tug right into the fingers. Nice. You can even rotate your body a little bit, spinal pelvic lock. And whatever way your body rotated, if it rotated to the right, turn your head to the left. And now we're all pro set up. One more step, spinal pelvic lock. Breathe in your mouth and out. Mouth, out, again, and out. You can allow your body to take up the slack if you wish. Nose and out, nose and out, nose and out. Come back to neutral. Move your hips a little bit. Take a breath. What does your body feel like? Feel a bit lighter. You may or may not feel anything. It took me a long time to feel the organ reset. I had to do a lot of clearing myself to even be able to connect with my organs. So give yourself grace. Take your left hand, put it on the back, your upper trap. Vagus nerve also, it also comes into the the fascial meridians. Okay, so the vagus nerve, fascial meridians. Take your right hand, find the middle of your sternum, slide over to the right and down until you feel a bulk of tissue. Point your hand a little bit downwards, right underneath on that thicker area, and then make a little bit of a thumbs up. Take that left elbow and use it to your advantage mechanically. It also acts as radar, so it could be a little electrical. Turn your body a little to the right, make that little thumbs up and drop the right shoulder, spinal pelvic lock. Look a little left, breathe in your mouth, and out, again, and out. Does your body want to take up the slack? Again, and out. Nose, out, 2, out. Last one, and out. Gently come around. Feel the pressure changes in your body. Breathe in, let out. Good. Take your right hand, slide it right over to the left rib cage. Come. Now, take it and slide right through where you'll feel a bulk of tissue. Take your left hand, put it at the side of your neck, upper trap area. Start to rotate your body to the right again. Maybe even point that right hand down and give it just a little bit of a twist and pull of the tissue. That's your stomach, spinal pelvic lock, look left. Breathe right into your hand, pull that left elbow back a little bit, creating more line of tension. Mechanical part. Breathe in and out. Again. And out. Again. And out. Nose. And out. 2. Out. Last one. And out. Gently come back around. Starting to feel high as a kite in a good way. Fascial maneuvers do that for me now. I mean, they've been doing that now for a couple months at least. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. So it just brings up my happy hormones, and our organs are our release of our hormone system. Okay, so our oxytocin, our serotonin come from that place. So talking about oxytocin and serotonin, let's go to the small intestine. Valve of Houston also is down in this section. So belly button, 2 inches left, down an inch or two. Take your left hand, put it at the side of your neck. Make a little thumbs up, pull your shoulder back and down. Turn your body to the right, your head a little left, spinal pelvic lock. Soften your toes if you wish. Good. Breathe right down into your hand. Maybe pull your left elbow back. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Nose and out. Nose and out. Last one. And out. Beautiful. Come back around. Give yourself a second. Nice. I'm just simply shaking things out, creating a little bit of motion. You could also go for a walk if you need an integration. You could also stop the recording at any time. So belly button. Find your belly button, come right down to the top of your pubic bone. Take your left hand, put it behind the back of your neck. Start it face down, make a little bit of a thumbs up. Soften your right shoulder, spinal pelvic lock. Now, with your hands kind of tucked underneath there, that little ledge, pull up a little bit. Lean back a little bit and start to move around. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Move your hips slowly. Breathe in and out. Pull that elbow away. See if you can create a little line of tension. Breathe in your nose and out. Breathe in your nose and out. Last one, nose and out. Repeat after me. Take your left hand over your heart first, right hand over your pubic bone. Your bladder represents fear. I release any fear in my body that prevents me from moving forward. I'm ready to explore full confidence. Nice. Just a little affirmation. We say that at times. Actually, I say them a lot because it's reprogramming. It's sending signals to your reticular activating system of your brain. Take your right hand, slide it up the right rib cage. Take the left hand, put it once again on your upper trap. Look to the right. Make sure your hand slid up high enough that you feel it kind of on a ledge of a rib. We're going to aim towards the right kidney. Look right, lean a little left. If you're feeling a little pro, you get the second option. Step your right leg behind you, spinal pelvic lock. Lean a little left, rotate a little bit. And now let's take 3 sharp breaths, everybody together. Breathe in, let it out. Breathe in your mouth and out. Mouth, out. Right into your rib cage. Breathe in. Bring your left elbow a little more left, whatever that means to you. Good. Breathe in your nose and out. Breathe in your nose and out. One more time, nose and out. Gently come back around to neutral. Move around a little bit. Shake out your body. Sometimes when I release my kidneys, I know that seems a little high up for the kidneys, but it's actually the trajectory into the kidneys. Often, once again, when I release my kidneys, I release my knees. And it's funny because, the body speaks in code. Kidneys, knees, a little bit of fear, the energy we have in our life. Our kidneys are about our energy, and they tie into our fears. Okay, so they're the powerhouse also of our organs. So let's do the left side. Take your left hand, slide it up your rib cage. Take your right hand, put it right at the back of your neck. Look your head left. If you want to do it pro style, if you're feeling good balance, take your left foot, step behind you. Look a little left. If you want to keep your feet, both of them on the ground the other way, that's perfectly okay too. Okay, let's take 3 sharp breaths right into the rib cage and activate our kidneys. Breathe in. Exhale out. Stay looking left. Breathe in your mouth. Out. 2, 3. Nose. 2. Last one, 3. And out. Beautiful. Come back up. Repeat after me. Keep your hand on your left kidney. Thank you, kidneys, for powering my organs. I'm ready to live from a place of personal power. Breathe in and out. Just walk for a second. We're going to go on to our shake out things. Shake out whatever feels need shaking. If it brought up something in your body, we call that pressure. We don't call it pain. It's just pressure showing up around our bodies. And when we're working our body from the inside out, creating this good pressure pump, things are going to go where there's more tension. Just allow for the process of the whole thing. It's really quite beautiful. Even pain can be beautiful as it leaves. Spleen. Take your left hand, slide around your lower rib cage. Thumb is aiming right before you'll feel the bulk of what feels like the paraspinal muscles or the lumbar muscles. Take your right hand, put it at the side of your neck. Legs about shoulder width apart. Lean over to the right foot. Look your head a little bit to the left. Lean down to the right, spinal pelvic lock. Let's also activate the spleen. Let's do 3 sharp breaths here. Breathe in more, breathe in more, let it out. Beautiful. Lean more on the right foot. Breathe in your mouth and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. How about nose? And out. 2 and out. Let that elbow on the left guide you a little bit more. Last time. And out. Come back up. Shake that out. Move around for a second. Give yourself pause if you need to. If you don't need pause, let's go right on to the next one. Take your left hand, put it behind the back of your neck. Take your right hand, put it right on your thyroid. Treat it like a little baby bird. Don't squeeze it too hard. Lift it up a little bit. Hold on to it. Breathe in your mouth. Right into the space between these 2 hands. Exhale out. 2, 3. Look around. Breathe in the nose. And out. 2. Out. Last one, 3. And out. Beautiful. Shake out your shoulders, shake out your knees. Take a good deep breath in, yawn if you need to. That's one of the side effects also. Feeling dizzy, feeling high, feeling emotional. Could feel queasy. Could feel a lot of different things, and they're all perfect. It's part of our process of unfolding our body. Take your right hand, put it on your heart space. Take your left hand. Your heart, by the way, is in the middle of your body. Take your left hand, put your hand on the top of your head. There we go. Now we'll leave it here. Feel the hand on your heart space. Do you feel a heartbeat? Do you feel your respiratory rhythm? Whichever you feel is perfect. Keep the hand on the top of your head. Do you feel a brain beat? Feel your feet on the ground. Breathe from your mouth to the hand on your heart. 2, 3. Breathe from your nose to the hand on your head. And out. 2. Out. Last one, 3. And out. Leave your hands there and repeat after me. Thank you, brain, for all your stories and narratives. It's time to give you a break. It's time for heart to take over. Thank you, heart, for all your patience and guidance. I'm ready to listen to you more. I'm ready to allow you to lead. I love myself, and I'm learning to love myself more. Breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Take your hand off the top of your head and just walk around and let's integrate that. That was heart-brain coherence. We do that because we have a brain beat and a heartbeat, and we want to make them connected to each other. And the more often we do that, the more this start to communicate more with this. And this part here is the essential element in guiding us. Do you want to lead with your brain or do you want to lead with your heart? What feels better? Okay. Let's work around the head, neck, and shoulders as promised. Let's start right on our vagus nerve. So take your right hand and slide it right up through your collarbone onto the vagus nerve, or upper trap. So where the vagus nerve would come through into your organs. And then take your left hand and put it right on the side of your face like it's framing you. Take a little bit of a twist and lift your chin up and to the right. Sit down a little bit and just start to move around. Go so slow. I find this one, the slower the better. And just move around, see where you feel tension. Breathe in your nose and out. Breathe in your nose and out. Keep the movement small and exploratory. Breathe in your nose and out. Find the edges a little bit, yet go slow. Breathe in your mouth and out. Keep your chin up. Mouth and out. One more time. And out. Come back to neutral. That also releases the neck and shoulder. How does that feel on your left side? Woo. Pressure changes. I love how this feels. I want this for you so badly. I don't depend on any other things anymore, or far less anyway. So left hand, I'm not perfect, but I certainly don't depend on them the way I used to. Take your left hand and slide it into your right upper trap. Take your right hand and lift up. I am perfect. I'm going to cancel that statement. I am perfect in exactly where I am. Take your left hand, take a twist. Spinal pelvic lock. Move around so slow. Breathe in your mouth and out. Breathe in your mouth and out. Breathe in your mouth and out. Move around. Find those little barriers that you're going to bump up against. Breathe in your nose and out. Nose and out. Nose and out. Come back to neutral. Nice. Okay. Feel a little bit quicker. I feel a little quicker after that. Everything feels a little settled. How do you feel? That could unsettle or settle you. Good. Let's do something called peekaboo, which is working the fascia that wraps around the neck. We're only going to do that on one side, as the body pattern tends to happen that way. What we're going to do is we're going to push the left cheek back. That tends to be a little bit more forward. And we're going to unwind the fascia that tends to wrap around that way. We're going to pull it back around that way, kindly and gently. So take your right hand, put it at the back of your neck. Line up your elbow and your forearm with the side of your arm. Okay, there's your first step. Got your hand back of your neck. Good. You're just twisting around. Keep it there. Now take your left hand and find your left cheekbone. Give it a little push. And what I like to do is create a little rotation. Okay, spinal pelvic lock. Now bring your right elbow a little over to the left. You're going to feel that first line of tension. So your body's sort of leaning just by upper back, leaning a little bit over to the left and start to curl down. You'll find that first point of resistance. Let's breathe here. Breathe in your mouth and out. Mouth and out. Mouth and out. Now sit down a little bit more, aiming that left elbow to the left side and still pushing into that left cheek. Anyone feeling a burn in that left cheek? Now you can also spin the tissue a little bit backwards. Breathe into your nose and out. Sit down more, nose and out. Nose and out. 3 more breaths, mouth and out. 2 and out. Last one and out. Gently, slowly come back around. That one gets me super high. I got buzzing in my hands. Take yourself for a walk. Stop the recording. Okay. Cheeky. Let's get a little cheeky. Take your right hand, face it backwards, left hand forward. Twist your hands. Hold them up here. Hold them up here. Just slowly, slowly move around. Drop your shoulders a little bit, spinal pelvic lock. Open and close your mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come back to neutral. Antlers. Take your right hand, slide it back. Left hand forward. Give your melon a really good squeeze, like a really good squeeze. Now take your hands with that nice squeeze, turn your right one forward, left one backwards. Hold it there. Good. Now let's make this a little more dynamic. Just slowly start to move around, breathe in your mouth. Go really slow. Bend your knees and hips. 2, 3, nose. 2, last one, 3. Woo. Drop your arms. Move around a little bit. I can feel my upper back a little bit. Let's see how that unfolds. Feel my upper back. I feel the little bit that came up through there after doing that. So I'm just going to notice. And ideally, I'd go for a 2 or 3 minute walk to integrate that. So if you feel anything come up, just walk it through. There's no hurry here. You could do one maneuver, walk away, come back in a half hour and do another one. Completely up to you. Remember, maneuvers get the stress down so your body can heal. Let's do our sinuses. Take your right hand, put it, left hand, right side of the nose. Grab your right heel of your hand and push it right on that right cheekbone. Now take the hand and turn it backwards. Pull a little forward. If your left nostril's available for you, breathe through it. If you would like to take your left thumb and hook it onto your face, feel free to do so. Breathe in your nose and out. Now, if you have no nose breathing, please mouth breathe. Breathe in your nose and out. Nose. Go so slow and out. 3 more. And out. 2. Last one. Whew. Shall we do that on the other side? Take your right hand, put it on the left side of your nose. Take your left hand and pull, come right along the cheekbone, right along, right along, right along, and then turn your hand back with your right hand, grab the side of your face. Give it a nice pull, a nice tug in there. Start moving around slowly, spinal pelvic lock, move around. This is amazing for the sinuses. 2, this is great for the large intestine. 3, 4, 5, last one, 6. Come back to neutral. Woo. Are you ready for the last move? Let's do our double ear pull. Yeah, that took completely cleared the back of my neck. See, it happens like that. If we don't chase it, it just goes for itself. So you're going to take your palms of your hands and pull your ear back like you're giving yourself a beautiful facelift. Some of you don't need it, but it stretches our fascia. It makes it more fluid. So who doesn't want this? Who doesn't want to look youthful through life? Now pull that back, create a little smile, breathe in your nose and out. Breathe in your nose and out. Breathe in your nose and out. Move around. You can even go low. Breathe in your mouth and out. Breathe in your mouth and out. Just find areas where you feel resistance. And one more time, mouth and out. Come back to neutral. Take a little bit of a walk. How'd you feel? See how you feel over the next 3 days after doing that. If you do that every day, your life will absolutely change. Thank you for joining me.